In today's Politico.com, it says the Karl Rove PAC has warmed to Trump. Now, I'm going to ask you about it, but I think the answer is no based on what you just said. Is this story garbage, or have you indeed warmed to Trump?
Look, it was yesterday. It was a story in yesterday's Politico, and it is third-hand reporting on a conference call we had with our donors by a reporter who loves sensationalism and doesn't like to do the hard work of reporting.
So is the answer no?
No, the answer is no. We had a conference call in which we briefed our donors on we're involved in a continuing set of research, focus groups and polls focused on Hillary Clinton and how to beat her. And we took Donald Trump, who in the national polls is the weakest Republican candidate, and tried to identify how she would fare against him in critical battleground states that have been battlegrounds for a period of time, and then in the so-called opportunity states, states that have not been battlegrounds for a period of time, but the suggestion has been made that Donald Trump can somehow bring Michigan into play because of the blue-collar auto workers up there that he has special appeal with, and Wisconsin
PA,
and Minnesota.
right.
And the evidence was that as weak a candidate as she is, he can't exploit those weaknesses. None of those, you know, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, no, those opportunity states, they don't come into play with Donald Trump.
So sorry, but what's your conclusion then? Can he beat her in a national election? Yes or no?
Well, look, the purpose of the call was not to identify that. My personal view is he can't. The purpose of the call was to say, in order to keep her weak, we can't let her up off of the mat. We need to continue to go after her in order to keep those negatives, which have been growing. We need to keep them growing and keep her and deny her the opportunity to enhance her reputation, to restore her numbers, because she's a dreadful candidate today. And we need to keep her a dreadful candidate by reminding people of those
final thing I need to quick. A softening of the anti-Trump position. You're saying that's not true?
No, read my op-ed yesterday in the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, I have.
I recommend it to you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
right
did that sound like I was softening?
No.
But look, my personal views are separate and apart from American Crossroads, which has said it will not be involved in the primary.
Yeah, Karl,
not be involved in the battle.
Hey, we will talk and see you next week, all right?
Thank you, buddy.
New York
Appreciate
on
it.
Tuesday. Thank you.